Hi, everyone. This live stream broadcast is from the Republic of South Africa. And the time now, it's 22:37 p.m. South African time. And the date today is the 28th, right? 27th day of the 8th month, 2018. Or you can say it's 22, 38, or 38 past 10 South African time. Now, we are grateful to see more activities around the globe. What activities? TBC activities. Yes, it has been a very busy schedule for me today, since many of you noticed that I managed to multiply myself at once. How it happened, if you want to know about that, how did I do it? I will invite you to come and join me for a cup of coffee at Nescafe. Our heading today, it's about TBC system. We are going to discuss and share, also comment about TBC system. I remember in the early days when TBC was launched, that cannot be erased out of my mind, that exactly what did we preach and what was the instruction from TBC admin. But of course, in the classroom, we have different students, those who listen and those who listen attentively, and those who does not listen at all. So in the classroom, we are in kinds, we have different kinds of students. But you can actually categorize me from the three. Where do I feature exactly? Remember, the heading says teach the system. So it's about the system, okay? As soon as we have taught people about our system, the cash flow system or arrangement won't be difficult for them to grasp it. I hope we're there. You saw me today in quite a number of live stream broadcasts, not because it was fun for me, but because I'm bothered. I don't know about you. It is very important and wise too when certain things are taught and people pay much attention and listen attentively and do accordingly. Because if you miss out what I've just explained, you won't get it right. It begins with certain things. I can even say small things. If we are not in a position to learn certain things or small things or simple things, what about the major things? It will be a problem, right? You agree with me for sure. But if we become good students in everything, it always starts with a charity from somewhere. In my country, South Africa, they normally say charity begins at home. And I tend to agree with those because within the Billion Coin community, we have noticed various conducts. You know what I'm talking about. And some of those conducts brought many challenges within this community. Now, I am so glad that today some of my fellow Tibetians realize, also notice that somewhere along the way, things were not done correctly. Not by all of us, but some of us. Our admin today, it's taking a huge responsibility. The responsibility that they have never created, but it was created by who? Those who misrepresented us in our communities globally. It is a mess, believe you me. In the next couple of hours, I'll be up and I had to go and attend another mess in my hometown, Soweto. But we are almost there because we have a loving admin with good advices on how to go about certain things. If there are queries or something to be attended to, we are forever there because TBC admin has taught us so. True leaders, true builders never run away from any problem. They forever stand, as some of us are still standing. This message is directed to those who have brought these calamities in this community. They never thought that by this time, this system will be where it is, meaning some things will be exposed, wrong things, And if you know that you did not present this system the right way to some people, it is an opportunity for those to go back and rectify while there's still sunshine, okay? Because the Billion Coin never promised anyone a send button. Remember, I shared with you guys in a number of live stream broadcasts today, stressing, clarifying the projection section, okay, or projection calculator. If you can go back from the basics of TBC, replay that video and go through some agreements, then you'll understand what I'm saying. Because if we listen to testimonial videos or something from the blog, if we don't listen attentively, we're gonna miss out. And if we don't read in order to understand, we're gonna miss out big time. And it won't be easy for some of us to learn. Let us get a clarity of something here. If I remember something from the video, you know which video, right? The presentation video, before it was revised, because there's this section, and after that, they've added something about the 99% population and the 1%, and you know. So, but there is this first one, or you can even play the first part from the revised one. As you are listening to that video, the person who was narrating that video mentioned something about actually, he was showing something like, he was saying this, there is a list of buyers. You remember that? There is a list of buyers. That's what he said. That's what he said. It was like he's holding a printout. So he said, there is a list of buyers. There is a list of buyers. He didn't say there is a cash out button. He never said that. I'm just reminding about things that some of you went through for the past 2 years, even over 2 years, but they didn't get it right. I hope you know that one, right? Go and listen to that video. And secondly, we have a disclaimer when you log into the TBC wallet, when you log out, disclaimer. It was also posted in the blog. I'll also quote something from that, just to remind you. A paragraph before the last one. It was explaining something about discounters. Okay? You know what it said. If you know, there's a top chat there. Share with us, please. And then the last paragraph was stressing what has been said on the paragraph before the last one. Are we there? On the last paragraph, something also was stated there that discounting, it's not only, it's not all about discounting the buyer and the seller, no. Going public on a social media, e.g., like FB and other social medias, that is discounting. Then you can read it further. It will explain in full how. That's what I've learned and went through on the disclaimer. And on the first paragraph, followed by the second one, it was explaining something. If you read that with an understanding, what was explained there, every crypto program or Bitcoin program, they all say that, but in a different form. Before one commits him or herself into TBC, you have to read carefully and understand that once you are in, it was your decision. At the end, you don't have to blame anyone, but ensure that you understand what you are getting into. And there are no guarantees. When you go to the bank, they will tell you something that there are no guarantees. Everywhere, they will tell you there are no guarantees. Now, when multitudes of our members forwarded their, not grievances, but their queries to TBC support, if you can print out what was forwarded to the support, 89% of those queries were asking one thing. One thing. And if you can retrieve all of them and reread them, you will definitely see that 89% of our TBCians are liars. Why I'm saying that? What they forwarded to support, it was contradictory to what was outlined in our mission statement, disclaimer, and other videos that I've already mentioned. They were saying an opposite, running away from the facts. Because why? They didn't want to take the responsibility. That is why they went out there to mess up with what? The projection calculator. You may think I'm smiling, right? You see my teeth. But within myself, I'm burning. It's like I can explode, because in every programs that I got involved with, online and offline, I always tried to do what is right. Not for myself, but for the benefit of others, because I had referrals from those programs as well. Even here in TBC, I have, wow, some thousands for sure. Though some of them are cold currently, But we are reinstating them because some of those did not follow the instructions by visiting the blog and etc. They started listening to the naysayers and searching some information from the Google, and they were desperate. So if we want this mission to prevail, yourselves, myself, and everyone who is certain that we are together, we want to ensure that we reach where we are supposed to in no time. Remember what we preached just after the second anniversary? Remember, I'll remind you. From 100,000 to over 3.2 million, the speed was moderate. But before the second anniversary, a few days before and after and during also, some of us agreed that we are going to multiply now that number 10, 12 times more, up to 30 more times, yes, in order to hit over a billion. I remember over a billion because it was going to give us over 2.4 billion, somewhere there. Meaning we were to multiply 30 times. Can I ask you, what happened? What happened? I'll come back to that one. Let me go to the chat. Hi, my fellows, Diana, Gordon from Canada. Good to see you again, and thanks. And my brother Stephen Coffey from United States. Hi. And my brother Mofo from Cameroon. Thanks again. And let me start by Diana's comment. She said, I saw a few of the presentation videos before I joined. Okay. There's a lot, my sister Diana. If you can give yourself time, don't exhaust yourself, but just move with the right pace. You'll pick up some of the videos that I've already mentioned here or shared with you. And my brother, okay, Stephen was saying, hello, Diana and Mof. Okay, hi. And okay, let's go to the last comment from Diana. She's saying, I didn't commit it to memory like you did. Okay. I don't know in other countries how do they put it, but in South Africa, okay, we can say, I don't know, to program something, okay, that thing has been programmed. And then to memorize something, yeah. They use a certain term, but I can't say it because you're not South African, you won't understand it. Okay. I'll try to make it simple. The more you learn about something, that thing will become you. Okay. But if you are doing it just, then that thing will only reside within you only for a short while. So the second one, the one that I've just explained, I don't normally do that. I continuously read something until that thing becomes me. I'm not a genius, Diana. I'm not a genius. But I put certain things into practice, and I don't just give up. If I want something, I'll go for it, irrespective of what happened. Okay. Right. Okay, thanks, Bofo. I'll definitely do that. Okay, I'll let the cat out of the bag. Okay. Now, remember, we are teaching the system. Okay. We will talk about this up until our fellows are inclined with it. Because as soon as they are inclined, though they will differ with a pace or speed, but they will be heading to the right direction, then I'll be happy. Then you'll stop seeing me in every live stream broadcast, Mofo. But for now, we are back to square one, back to training. Okay, let's see what my brother is saying. He's saying, I enter TBC with a different perspective from what I am having today, and I understand why I have been cash flowing. Good. Thanks for your input, brother, and your contribution. I hope everyone is seeing that. He's saying he's corrected something. They're saying not being cash flowing. Yes, if we want to cash flow continuously or ongoing, we will give out the right presentation, and then we will let people to decide, they will decide whether they come in or not. If they don't come in, we won't be upset. We will be happy because we know that we're doing the right thing. But something along the way is going to derive them to return to us. Okay. So, like I've just mentioned, in the next couple of hours, I'll be up. Then I'm going back to my hometown to help out about the cash flowing system, preparing other broadcasters, and getting into a detailed presentation because they didn't get it right. I'll also use their native language in order for them to catch up. Okay. It's not right to see people in this community meaning for over 2 years, but some can't even access education blog or access their KCBO. We have a lot of those people, you know that. Okay. Right. Last part one, we have already shared about the system. Now, let's come back to cash flowing. You know, I love to share this with you, but I have limits. As for the rest, I can only share with you as soon as you are on board. You're on board, you understand me? As soon as you've joined me, okay, then I'll take you through because it's not an overnight thing, but I will take you through until you get it right. But my way of doing it, you won't even take that long because by this week, you'll be seeing another broadcasters from South Africa. So where was, but you saw her on her last, I would say I had a second live broadcast with Soweto guest, that lady. Yeah, she'll be commencing her first broadcast this week, between tomorrow and day after. Okay. But of course, she will be blending the languages, somewhere I will have to interpret. Okay. And then we expect more okay, after here. So we have received this wealth from the admin. The admin has created that for each and every one of us. Now, we did cash out in the early days, and some of us are still cashing out, meaning selling peer-to-peer. Same strategy. We haven't changed anything. Instead, some of us they've advanced their way of doing it. I mentioned in my last live stream broadcast last week that if someone comes to me or approaches me with $1 million cash that is interested to purchase a kringle or a coin or whatever, I'm not going to accept it. And I meant it, because behind that, you won't sleep, and you'll wish that you didn't have existed in this world by accepting that amount. So I only go for people who are in a position to learn, and also people who are in a position to part with their spare money, not their budget. And I've never convinced anyone within this community, but the only thing that I have convinced them with is that if we get our system right, poverty will be history. Yes, I did convince them about that, but not about a cash out button. And I remember in 2016 to date, others, they did ask me and approach me that now, as soon as this value has reached this point, can we cash out? I said, because there's no cash out button. But I said to them, there is only one way to exchange something from that value. Then some, they asked me, how? And then I said to them, you will duplicate what we did to you. I think it's loud and clear. They will, with us, duplicate what we did to them, because if there are over 6 months, 8 months to a year, their value would have been somewhere, okay? And I also added by saying, don't be greedy. Invite your relatives, friends, families, parents, and everyone that you love. As soon as you invite them, we will help you out to exchange something from your valued wealth. That's what I've said. I think you're making note of these, guys. Mofo, you're making a note of that. This is a part of my presentation, and I'm still doing that. Though somewhere I use different native languages, okay, around South Africa. And then they said to me, yeah, but as soon as we introduce the others that we love, our siblings, parents, brothers and sisters, then we will run out, meaning there won't be any after they've exchanged something from their valued coins or kringles. I said, The people that you have introduced, they are going to multiply. You won't be doing the work. They will do the work for you because they have friends, and their friends, they have friends. You know, it's a pyramid tied down to the rest of the community. That's what I've said. Does it make sense, guys? So are you saying we cannot reach out to the communities? We cannot cash flow? I don't agree. If we want to cash flow, we can make a difference in the next coming month. By end of next month, we will be giving out a very good testimony because within this community, we already have something. We are a wealthiest community, not just a community, but a private community, of course. Lastly, in order to understand how it's done, I'm not saying come and partner with me. I don't normally say that. You know that, guys. I don't mention that. But you make your own choice. Who are you dealing with? Who are you building a relationship with? Who do you trust? And in order for you to make a difference by end of next month, or now, or yesterday, you need a coach, someone who will take you through. We have a stream of broadcasters and leaders who will help you to inject enough dollars in your pockets. It's here. Everything is here. All the tools are here. It's up to us now to make use of them the right way. But we also need something there, because without those two things, it's not going to happen. Did you know that respect and love goes a long way, right? If we don't have respect for each other and love, forget, you'll never see those dollars. Even if we reach 1 billion or over, you won't see any. Even if you do have something in your wallet, you won't see it. It will just go out of your hand like that because of your heart. Let us cleanse our hearts. Let us be sound in mind. Let us follow the principles. And there is an article that we've shared in my other live stream broadcast. Go back to it and review it. It will help you out. Just to add something there. We are from a different backgrounds, right? So in the crypto world, the education is different because it was never taught at formal schools. We're only taught one thing: to go there and get good grades, get a secure job, and that's it. But in a crypto world, we were taught to multiply our time and to let money work for us. Guys in Bitcoin from different platforms, they are making it not every day, every 30 minutes. I know that. I engaged myself with Bitcoin before I came across TBC, right? I'm from other markets, Forex, before it was automated, binary options, robots, those days manually. I'm from stock exchange, manually before it was automated. So I'm sharing these things with you because with me, I'm happy when I see making a change, especially when you work towards prosperity, moving out of bondage. You know which bondage I'm talking about? Artificial scarcity or poverty. It's not a good thing. That thing is all over the world, not just in South Africa, not just in United States or Philippines. It is artificial because it was caused by an imperfect human being like you and I. We are imperfect. God, Jehovah, did not create it. I think we are clear on that. Now, please replay this live stream. Listen carefully what we shared. It is for the benefit of everyone. Just like some of your live stream replay videos, I keep them. And in some of our presentations and workshops, we play them, irrespective of it was done last year or in 2016. They still help. It's a good testimony because we are here to build with each and every tool that has been forwarded to us. So, my brothers and sisters and everyone and all my fellow Tibetians around the globe, I won't devour everything, but I'm happy to see all of you here, and I'm also looking forward to learn from you. I've learned a lot from you guys. Yeah, I've learned a lot from you. Dinah, Femi, my brother Jacob Hart, Morpho, and the rest of you. I will be sharing with you again tomorrow, because now I have to go and retire. Let me take my 8 hours. I'll be up because I have a long day. I have a TBC presentation. I've already explained that, and I'll be having quite a number of meetings with different leaders to be. Okay. And we will also have other live stream broadcasts during one of the sessions tomorrow. Okay. From Soweto, Gauteng, South Africa. So thanks again. Oh, I see our brother Femi is apologizing for being late. No, my brother, the fact is that you are here. You will do a replay. And then the time now, it's about, let's see, 23:22 p.m. South African time. That means 22 minutes past 11 p.m. Okay. And then I would say to you guys, thanks for being here, and I love you all, guys. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to shake your hands in person very soon. And it's going to happen because we are working towards a unified TBC community or TBC family globally. Thanks for now, and bye.